we're just going to show up and be our best every single day. And if we continue to do that one day at a time, we'll be the best team we can be at the end of the season. And ultimately, that's what we're trying to do.
Hey Lions fans, welcome into another edition of the Coaches Show. We're here this week with Coach Drew Stutts, our men's basketball coach. Coach, thanks for doing this today.
Absolutely, thank you.
How are you guys managing expectations and what kind of goals are you setting? Obviously came off 2 Final Four appearances the last couple of years, really successful seasons, and winning's hard, right? So what are your goals and how are you trying to manage expectations with the team this year?
Yeah, well, very different situation than coming off the year we won the national championship. That year we had a lot of people back off the team, kind of had a core group of guys that had been here. And so this year is very different in that, you know, the majority of the guys that are going to be on the floor for us or even that are in our program right now are new. You know, we had 13 new players come into our program this year. And so all of this is new for them, you know. They know the standards and the expectations about our program and where we want to end up at the end of the year. But, you know, it sounds like coach talk, but I mean, it's pretty simple in that we're just trying to get better every day. And we made a ton of progress in the preseason, really enjoying the team. But, you know, we're not going to put any kind of unneeded expectations on ourselves as far as where we're going to finish or start or any of that. Like, we're just going to show up and be our best every single day. And if we continue to do that one day at a time, we'll be the best team we can be at the end of the season. And ultimately, that's what we're trying to do. You know, is just take the talent and the personnel and the people that we have, try to maximize the potential that we have and be the best team that we can be. And so far, the last few years, it's worked out well for us.
I'll say. So let's start with the returners then. You said 13 new guys. Well, then, so who's back? Who's still on the team?
Yeah, key guys that are back that played on the court last year. Blake Dean, who was a point guard last year, played 20 minutes a game as a true freshman. Sam Powell, who is a redshirt junior this year. And Phil Horton, who will be a fifth-year senior this year. Those are the 3 guys that are back that really played big roles. We've got some red shirts that are competing for some playing time that were part of our program last year. But really, I mean, just 3 guys that played last year will be on the court. You know, we'll lean on their experience and them being able to set the tone and standards for the program. They've done a really good job in the preseason of doing those things as far as just leadership. But those are the 3 guys back, and then we got some guys that are redshirted that are coming back that are trying to compete and get on the floor this year.
So is that a challenge from a coaching point of view then to apply those program standards to keep those standards high from your point of view with a lot of new guys?
It is and it isn't. I would like to think over the last 7 years that I've improved, you know, that I've learned, that I've grown. And so sometimes it's nice to kind of hit a reset, to be honest with you. You know, we've obviously had a lot of success and loved the last 2-3 years that we've had here, but at the same time, there's some things that we want to improve on, not just stay consistent with. And we use the word standards. And so, I mean, that's the theme for this year. It's a pretty lofty goal, but the theme for the year is raise the standard. Not to come in and try to maintain or just hold on to the rope and just keep things where they've been, but to attack the year in a different way. And for us as a program to not flatline, but take another step forward and truly in how we're going about our business every day and who we are on and off the court, raise the standard of the program in general. So, you know, it's not one of these things where we're managing expectations or trying to be somebody that we're not. We're going to be exactly who we are, and we're going to be the best version of that team we can be every day. And individually, we want to improve, and as a team, we want to improve. And it sounds real simple. It's really hard to do, but you know, that's our goal. And so far, up to this point, we've been doing a really good job of that.
All right. So then, we don't need to talk about all 13 new guys, but give us a couple of guys that have stood out in practice so far.
Yeah, we got some freshmen that are coming in that are going to be really good players. There's quite a few of those guys, so I'm not going to name individuals there, but we'll just hit on the transfers, guys that will, you know, should make an immediate impact on the court. Jalen Anderson and Rico Sain are both local guys, both from Jackson, Tennessee. They both have 1 year of eligibility left. Both Division II players last year, both double-digit scores at the Division II level. They'll bring some experience to the point guard spot and the combo spot there. Lane Lauterbach comes in from IU Southeast.
Yeah, we remember him.
Yeah,
playing
really,
against him in the tournament.
Really good player. Oddly enough, he's played here twice in the national tournament. But, I mean, he's a guy that averaged 20 a game and did it really efficiently last year. Versatile guy, 6'5", 6'6", strong, can kind of play 2 through 5 for us. So excited about him and what he brings to the table. And then Jamarcus Powell is a transfer from Tougaloo, who's originally from Memphis, Tennessee, a guy we talked to coming out of high school a little bit. But he's a guy that's a really good athlete, plays really hard, is going to be a complementary piece to some players we have, but is a forward that can really guard and get after and rebound. And so I'm excited about those 4 guys and the experience they bring. And they've done a really good job in the preseason with their approach to our program. And they're here for a reason. It's to win at a high level. All of them have had individual success at different schools along the way. But I think each of them, their ultimate goal this year is to win a championship. And so we're excited to have them.
And that's a way that the transfer portal can be really good at times, right? Where if you can find the right guys that are really looking for that team success, that can be a big positive.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like recruiting, period. You know, whether you're recruiting a freshman or you're recruiting a transfer, it's all got to be about the team and the program. A lot of folks maybe don't do it that way at times, and they try to pull people in by making it about them individually. But I mean, if you hear my conversation with one recruit versus the other, it's all the same. Like, this is who we are. If this is something you want to be a part of, we want you to be here. If it's not, we're going to wish you the best, and that's okay. But we know who we are, and we're not going to stray from that. We're going to stay committed to our culture and what we're about, and the people that fit us usually gravitate our way, and people that don't find their way somewhere else.
Yeah. So do you think, I know I talked about this before, and do you think the transfer portal has been a positive or a net positive, net negative for our program?
Yeah, boy, it's hard to say. In my time here, we've had 4 guys go Division I.
Yeah.
And that's great for those guys. I mean, we're excited for them to get to play at a different level and have success and get paid.
But that means we lost really good players.
It does, yeah. I mean, this year we could have Peyton and Quan and JJ on this year's team still, which would be wild. But, you just adapt or die. And so you just got to adapt and change with the times. I would say the net is probably somewhere as a neutral, maybe. At times it's been good for us. At times it's been bad for us. But, I mean, it's just, you got to change with the times, and you got to adapt, and you got to figure out how to make the most of the new rules and the way things are going. And so our program's attractive to young guys for different reasons, in that, this doesn't have to be where you end your career. And, the way that I usually approach that with some of those younger guys is, if you come in here and we win the national championship and you have a chance to go on to play Division I, it's good for you, and that's good for me too. That's good for our program. So, you just change. You just change and you just make the adjustments that you need to make. And I feel like we've done a really good job making that smooth adjustment. There hasn't been a big miss or a big hit to our program at this point, and I don't expect that to happen this year either.
Okay. Well, we're really looking forward to Friday night. You guys are playing down in Oakwood, and then when are we playing at home? When's our first game at home?
So it'll be the following weekend. We play Halloween night, and then the day afterwards, we play Montreat, and then we play a game on Saturday as well. So just slowly getting to the season. We play 3 games in the first 2 weeks, and then things will get real serious with some games against Life and Faulkner and Shreveport and those type of teams. So
okay, well, so first home game Halloween night. We're really looking forward to Friday at Oakwood.
Yeah, right. Sounds good.
Thanks for doing this today.
Yes, sir.
I really appreciate it. That'll do it for another edition of the Coaches Show. Follow us on all our social media, and go Lions. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Coaches Show. If you liked this video, please give us a like down below, and please subscribe to our channel. For the most up-to-date information on Freed-Hardeman Athletics, you can visit our website, gofhulions.com, and you can follow us on all social media outlets at GoFHULions on Facebook and X, at @go_FHU_Lions on Instagram. If you're interested in joining the Director Circle or Lionbackers, there's an informational video on the screen now. There's also links in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and go Lions.